second grade. Mrs. Schick again. Grade 2 skills. We're on Unit 2, Lesson 15. Our learning goals. Use the planning template to write a narrative about your own favorite story, so you get to pick, and then read The Panther to answer questions about the story. Okay, we're starting with our reading. So The Panther is our last story before our pausing point. It's on page 76. Story vocabulary. A big black wildcat. That is a panther. Sorry, panther is a big black wildcat. The team's mascot was a panther because they are fast and ferocious. Trust is to believe in someone. I trust my dad to catch me when I jump into the pool. Sayings and phrases. Mouth of the cave. That's the opening of the cave. The bear peeked out from the mouth of the cave. Okay, our oi words. Joints. Long E words. Mean, please, eat, and reason. OW owl words. Owl. We have panther. Clever and understand. Tool for our double O's. We have huge, and then mouth and out. Okay, our new story, The Panther. Mike and Anne ran in. Dad, said Mike, please tell us a bedtime tale. Yes, said Anne, clapping her hands. Tell us a pancake tale. I would if I could, said their dad, but I can't. Why not? Asked Mike. As far as I can tell, there's only one pancake tale. Oh no, said Mike. Now I'm in a sad mood. Let's sit down on Mike's bed, said their dad. I'll see if I can think of a good bedtime tale that you will enjoy. Would you kids like a tale that has a panther in it? What's a panther? Anne asked. Since she was just 3, sometimes when she said th, it came out sounding like th. So, panther, she called it. It's panther, said Mike with a smile. Panther, said Anne. Ugh, said Mike. Mike, said their dad, don't be mean. Be nice to your sister. She's just 3. When you were her age, you made mistakes too. I did? Their dad nodded. Then he spoke to Anne. A panther is a huge black cat that has sharp teeth. Tell it, said Anne. Tell the panther tale. Okay, said their dad. The name of this tale is The Panther. Once there was a panther who could no longer hunt. His legs were just too tired. His joints were just too stiff. So he went in his cave and just sat down near the mouth of the cave. The panther still had to get food to eat, but how could he get food without hunting? At last he came up with a plan. Soon an owl came up to the mouth of the cave. How are you feeling, Panther? The owl asked. Not so well, said the panther. I am sick and I can't leave my cave. Will you visit me in my cave? When someone is sick, it is so nice to have a pal visit. The owl went in for a visit. He stepped inside, but he did not step out. What happened to him? Next day, Hare came hopping by. How are you feeling, Panther? The hare asked. Not so well, said the panther. I am sick. Will you visit me in my cave? When someone is sick, it is so nice to have a pal visit. The hare went inside the cave for a visit. He hopped inside, but he did not hop out. So the panther's tricking all these animals to come inside, and he's eating them. Next day, Fox ran up. How are you feeling, Panther? The fox asked. Not so well, said the panther. I am sick. Will you come visit me in my cave? When someone is sick, it is so nice to have a pal visit. Thanks, said the fox, but no thanks. Why not? Asked the panther. You can't fool me, said the fox. I see lots of footprints going into your cave, but there are no footprints going out of it. So the fox figured out that the panther was eating those animals. Moral of the story, be careful who you trust. The owl and the hare trusted the panther, and they were eaten, but the fox knew better. What a clever fox, said Mike. I don't understand, shouted Anne. What happened? It seems that Mike is as smart as the fox, said the dad. Perhaps he can tell you the reason the fox said no thanks to the panther. The fox is smart, Mike said. He tricked the pancake and could tell that the panther was tricking him. You can't trick a trickster like the fox. All right, our story. The title, The Panther. Our genre, it's another trickster tale. The setting of the story. Outside the panther's cave. The characters, we had the panther, owl, hare, and a fox. The plot was the panther was old and sick and couldn't leave his cave, so he tricked an owl and a hare into coming inside to help him, but then he eats them. The fox does not trust the panther and doesn't go inside the cave. The moral of the story, the lesson, be careful who you trust. Okay, so Activity page 15.3. You're going to think of all of the stories we read in the bedtime tales, all of the stories we read with Mike and his dad, and you're going to pick which one you like the best. You can write the title on the top. The tale I like the best from bedtime tales is, and you write the title. Then in this tale, so you're going to give a summary of the plot of what happened in the story. Then the reasons I like this tale, tell us why you like it. And then when you're all done with writing, you're going to use a big blank paper and draw a picture from the story. So pick a picture about the story. Maybe you like the panther, so you're going to draw a picture of the panther in his cave talking to the fox. Maybe you like the story of Jane with the milk, and you draw a picture of her spilling the milk on the ground. Whatever story, you draw a picture from that story. Okay? And make sure you do your Google Forms for Unit 2, Lesson 15. Great work today, guys.